Kim, I think it'd be better if your whole body was on your mat. Or at least your head. Yeah. So just take a few breaths in Shavasana and rest and digest and be at ease, soldiers. And then assess. Take a few breaths and let the breath circulate throughout your whole being as energy, bioelectric, magnetic energy, life force, prana, chi, ki, that which moves everything in the body. Breath is the flywheel for that, right? For the movement of everything. So move the breath throughout your body with your awareness and assess how your feet fall apart and legs, how your legs meet into your pelvis at the bottom, the pelvic floor. How does the pelvis meet the mat? Is it even? Is it tilted more to one side or the other? Is one hip hiked up more to one side or the other? How's the curve of the lower back? Is this the side that's torn? The other side. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Oh, here we go. Uh-huh. Yeah. Just notice that this whole side, that it doesn't like to do that, right? Because it's gripping. No, it's the buttock. It's the hip. Feel it on your buttocks side and sense it and stop gripping as you're able. And the lower back. And then feel the lower back ribs if they're meeting the mat, or if they're close, if they're far, if they feel tight and gripped, if you can feel them at all. And then your shoulder blades, how do they lay on the mat and on your back? And how does that affect how your arms lay? Are they even? Is one arm lifted higher than the other? Is one hand turned out more than the other? Is one shoulder lifted higher towards the head? Is one shoulder curled more in towards the chest? How's the curve of the neck and the placement of the head? Is the head even? Is there a strong curve in the neck? Is the chin thrown up very high? Is the chin pulled down very strongly? Is the head tilted or turned to one side? Okay, and then we'll do our gentle ragdoll method to bend the legs up one by one. So you turn one leg out, slide the knee up, tilt the knee up, slide the other, let that knee tilt into the middle. So let it tilt to the middle, not the outside, the inside. Roll to the opposite hip and leg. As much like a windshield wiper. It's a windshield wiper. Then slide the other knee up. Then tilt both the knees up. And you can rock very little bit back and forth and adjust your sacrum. A little bit means don't go too much to the one side or the other like a full windshield wiper, but more like just rolling back and forth on the pelvis and seeing how your weight feels on the pelvis. And then come to a neutral position. So your feet are a comfortable distance from each other and from your buttocks. We'll do arch and release, flatten and release, arch and flatten. So observe the curve of your lower back and your neck and shoulders. And we start with arch. So you're going to feel where your lower back is, just above the top of your pelvis, and engage those muscles to roll your pelvis forward, which means towards your knees. So your frontal hip points roll towards your knees, and you press the sitting bones and tailbone down, arching the lower back. And then just stop there and observe the engagement, the feeling of engagement, and then slowly and smoothly release the engagement of the back muscles. Don't engage the front. Just release the back and observe neutral. Take your time and breathe as much as you need to. And as you're doing arch, you try to let go of what's holding on in the front body, right? That's restricting the movement. So again, inhale, engage your lower back muscles and disengage your inner groin area or gripping in your buttocks. As you roll your pelvis forward, press your sitting bones and tailbone down. Find your lower back ribs and give a little lift there as well, and observe how that starts to flatten out your neck. Allow that to happen. And then slowly release. and come back to neutral. And if you find you're not getting much movement, think about what's restricting you in the front of your body. What are you not letting go of there? Okay, and then we'll do that again. Inhale, you engage your lower back muscles, lifting that up. Roll your pelvis forward. Press the sitting bones and tailbone down actively. Lift the back ribs. Feel how that lengthens your neck. Let that happen. Draw your shoulder blades down your back and let your arms start to turn into external rotation a bit. And then slowly release all that engagement. Come back to neutral and be in neutral and observe neutral. Yeah, you can take off watch, glasses, whatever you like. Keep your clothes on. That's for massage only. Okay. And then we'll go to flat. So take a breath. And then as you exhale, sink your lower belly down and roll your hips back. Press your lower back down. Sitting bones and tailbone curl up, but not by pushing into your feet. Don't push into your feet or engage your buttocks. The only thing you're doing is engaging the front body and releasing what's holding on in the back of the body. And then slowly release the engagement of the front and come back to neutral and observe neutral. So after you've done the arch several times, you'll feel more flat in your back. Once you do this several times, you're going to get a curve back in your back because you've reset the muscles in the front. So again, inhale to prepare. As you exhale, sink your lower belly down, roll your hips back, press your lower back down, and sink your middle waist down as well. See if you can find the middle back and press that down. See how that starts to lift your chin and pull your shoulders up a little towards the ceiling. And then slowly release all that engagement and come back to neutral and observe neutral. Neutral means no engagement. Take a breath, and then we'll do it again. So take an inhale, and then as you exhale, sink your waist, hips roll back, press your lower back down, sink your belly button area of your waist, press that part of your back down in the back body. Now find your lower front ribs and really contract those down towards the back ribs and towards the pubis, and then let the head fall back, let the shoulders roll up, and you can even draw the top of the head in towards the top of the shoulders a bit. So you shorten the back of the neck and then slowly release all that engagement and come to neutral. So it's a little counterintuitive that the neck does opposite of the spine, but that's the way it goes. Okay, now we'll go back and forth between those two, and you can take it into the flower, blossoming and budding as you like, which is a little more extreme, right? So as you inhale, lift your lower back and you tilt your pelvis forward, so you're arching. Lift your back ribs, draw your shoulder blades down your back, let the back of the neck lengthen. Let your arms turn as you draw the shoulder blades down the back all the way into external rotation, which means your elbows will lift off the ground. And you turn and do that from your shoulder blades as best you can. And the back of the neck is long, chin in towards the chest. Chin down, Lena, chin down, chin down. Yeah, press the back of the neck down. And then slowly release all that engagement and come to neutral and observe neutral. Try to relax your arms. Don't lift your, so neutral isn't lifting your shoulders up, right? Neutral is neutral, no engagement, okay? Go from engagement to no engagement, that's neutral. Take an inhale to prepare. As you exhale, sink your lower belly down. So now we go to the bud, flatten. Curl your sitting bones and tailbone up. Press your middle waist down. Sink your lower front ribs. Let your knees pull in. Let your shoulders pull up, your head fall back, and then turn your arms into internal rotation so much that you lift your arms off the ground and bring the arms along the sides of your body. So like you're squeezing two newspapers in between your side body. Yeah, so that much. Lift your squeeze and let your head fall back, head fall back. Yes, that's it. Now slowly release and come to neutral. Slowly release. And the most important thing is actually the release. Pay attention to the release and let that bring you back to neutral, which means no engagement. Palms are up in neutral, okay? And then again, inhale, roll your hips forward, let your knees come apart, lift your back ribs, draw your shoulder blades down your back, let your arms turn into external rotation, press the back of the neck down, chin in towards the chest. Let your knees come apart. Yes, that's the flower. Slowly release and come to neutral. Take your time. Coming into neutral, bring your arms a little closer to your side so you're ready for the bud. Quite close in. And then exhale, roll your hips back. Sink your waist, curl your tail up. Sink your lower front ribs, let your shoulders curl up. Squeeze your legs, turn your arms into internal rotation. Let your head fall back. Turtle it into the tops of the shoulders. Squeeze. Arms are all the way off the ground, like you're hugging two newspapers in between your legs and in between your arms and your torso. Yeah, that's the full bud. And then slowly release and come back to neutral. So you're engaging a lot more than just the torso, right? More gets involved, the inner thighs and the arms. Come to neutral. And again, you're going to do that one more time. Inhale, you go to the arch, knees come apart, chest lift, shoulder blades down, turn to external rotation in the arms, chin into the chest, chin in. Yeah, let your knees come apart, like Baddha Konasana, towards that. Chin down any amount, press the back of the neck down, lengthen it, and then slowly release. Yeah. Take a breath, and then you go to the bud. One more time. Exhale, sink the waist, curl the sitting bone up, sink the middle waist, sink the ribs, turn the arms in, squeeze the legs, squeeze the arms, squeeze. Come on, squeeze. Head back, squeeze, squeeze, and slowly release. Yeah, and come to neutral. Observe neutral, and then come to Shavasana, anatomical neutral. And be there and breathe and observe that. Should feel good. Should feel softer, like you've let go of some holding on, ideally. And if not, keep practicing this because there's really a lot you can benefit, especially when you slow down the release and assess your new neutral. Then we'll do our 5 floor poses, starting with Tadagi Mudra. So you want to make sure you have enough room for your arms overhead, right? And no props in the way. Okay. And then you're going to bring your, and if you need something under your hands when you take your arms overhead, you can take that. Bring your legs all the way together and firm your knees all around the kneecap. Press the backs of the knees down, extend the front of the feet, curl the tailbone up towards the pubic bone, sink your waist, and let your lower back go towards the floor. And then press the roots of the thighs down, just at the groin area. Bring your arms along your sides, palms down, firm your elbows, so your elbows will come off the ground. Fingers together. Firm arms and legs, elbows and knees. Exhale, sink your waist, and inhale, take your arms, straight arms up and over your head. Take your time, go with your breath. Keep your arms shoulder width or wider. Keep your fingers and thumbs together. Check your wrists aren't crimping. So the wrist crease at the bottom of your wrist, not the upside, points straight up. Fingers extend. Use your legs to pull your hips away from your ribs, and use your ribs to pull your arms and everything up away from your hips so you have more space in your abdomen. And breathe here. Nice, long, thin breaths. So if you have one arm that's a little dicey, then you should probably use a little support and keep both arms at the same height. Yeah, and then you can really grip the elbows and stretch. Yeah, and lengthen the front of the feet. And so you extend the front of the leg. Yeah, extend the arms and legs. Be here and breathe. Yes, exactly. Yeah, good. Okay, and so you start to find that. You start to find that here, right? Find space and breathe into that space you've created. Now, coming out, first firm your elbows and knees, arms and legs. Exhale, sink your waist. Your shoulders will pull in. Shoulder blades will draw down your back a little. Firm your elbows and inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, lower your arms down. Roll your hips back. Bend one knee. Roll your hips back more, pressing the lower back down. Bend the other knee. Bring your feet hip width apart and parallel, a comfortable distance from your buttocks for Dvipada Pitam, 2-footed stool. We'll do it 3 times. Palms in. So palms face each other. You're on the pinky side of your hand. Lift one shoulder, roll that shoulder blade under. Roll to the other side, lift the other shoulder, and draw that shoulder blade more under. So you bring your arms underneath your body as much as you can. Press the outer edge of the upper arm down so the armpit chest lifts and you feel that curve in your whole spine. Now exhale, pull your belly in towards your spine so your top of your hips roll back a little bit, not all the way. Press into your inner feet, and as you lift your hips up, let the back of the neck lengthen, the front of the throat soften, the jaw, the eyes, the face. Come to a comfortable lift, firming the backs of the thighs and the buttocks. Take the sitting bones towards the backs of the knees, and then take the hamstrings towards the sitting bones, pushing into the heels maybe a little more to get a little more lift towards the tops of your shoulders. And if your hands touch your feet are too close. Okay, and then coming down, let your shoulder blades widen, sink your chest, and lay your spine down vertebra by vertebra. Keep your tailbone up, keep Keep the buttocks up, tailbone up towards the backs of the knees, sitting bones up. And then lay your spine down vertebra by vertebra. And then when you get to your hips, you want to lay the top of the hips down first. Okay. So now once you're down, we'll do this again. So you're going to roll your shoulders under again. Each time, get your shoulders under more. Press the outer edge of the upper arms down and feel that curve in your whole spine. Your buttocks is down, buttocks is on the ground. Feel the lift of the armpit chest. As you exhale, pull your lower belly in towards your spine, hips roll back a little, pressing into the inner feet. Let your knees draw in a little. And then inhale, coming up. Let the back of the neck lengthen, front of the throat soften. Looking towards your heart, not towards your head. Okay? Now, the sitting bones move towards the backs of the knees, and the hamstrings move towards the sitting bones. Dig into the heels to get that lift. Yes. Let the back of the neck lengthen, front of the throat soften. Couple of breaths. And then when you come down, you lay your spine down vertebra by vertebra, top to bottom. So widen your shoulders a little, sink your chest, not your hips. Keep your hips up, sink your chest. Let this come down. Yes, feel this. Feel the connection between the front and the back. Think this. Exhale, think here. This stays up. Think here. Move the hips towards the feet a little more. Keep the tailbone up. Think here. Lay your spine down. Yeah, top to bottom. And then release your hips. Right. So you're working on feeling that connection, which is like flatten when you round your spine down, vertebra by vertebra. Okay, we'll do it one more time. Shoulders under. Try to get your arms underneath your body even. Still, the hips are down, and roll the outer edge of the upper arms down. So the armpit chest lifts. Pull the belly in towards the spine. Tail comes up a little. Top of the hips roll back a little. Press into the inner feet and inhale, come up. Yeah, so don't touch your heels. So your feet are a little too close. Kim, walk your feet a little. Yeah, there you go. Good. So think about this. Your sitting bones, they move up and they move towards the backs of the knees. And then the hamstrings go towards the sitting bones. And you dig into the heels. Yeah, right. And lift the armpit chest. Yes, good. Arms are under the body. Now coming down, you widen the shoulders a little, sink your chest and lay your spine down, keeping your tailbone up, vertebra by vertebra. Elongate your lower back. Let the top of the hips come down and then release the pelvis as you're able. Okay. Good. Then it's Nabhi Darshanam. Turn your palms down, palms flat, shoulders roll up a little towards each other in the front body. Roll your hips back, press your lower back down, tailbone curls up. Exhale, curl the head and shoulders up off the mat and look at your belly button. Nabhi Darshanam. What do you have to let go of? Any gripping in the back, including the shoulder blades. Yep. Be here and breathe. Yep. Good. Look at your belly button. Yes. Beautiful. Now, when you come down, see if you can lay your spine down, vertebra by vertebra, from the middle back up to the top back, neck and head and shoulders. Arms are down, hands are on the ground. Yep. And then arms out to the side, extend the legs and come to Shavasana and rest in anatomical neutral. And observe. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, Susan. Keep letting it go. Just keep letting it go. Yep. Good. Okay. So the next thing we do is Pavana Muktasana. Roll the legs together, bring the arms along the sides, roll your hips back, sink your waist, bend one knee, roll your hips back, press your lower back down, bend the other knee. Feet together. Keep pressing your lower back down so your sitting bones and tailbone curl up. Your waist is hollow, ideally, not hard. See if you can do it more and more effortlessly. Raise your right leg up, interlace your fingers on the shin just below the knee, flex the foot, let the right leg fall forward and then push it forward as you roll your hips back. So you're getting round in your spine and your head falls back. Press your lower back down, left foot gets light, float it up, extend the left leg, press the left leg down, Relax your right buttock, crease of the groin, foot, ankle, calf, thigh, shin, and just let your right leg fall into your hollow abdomen. Relax your hip flexors. And then you can compress the leg and draw the knee up towards the chest. Flex the right foot, extend the front of the left leg, and firm the whole left leg and press the inner left leg down. Don't pump up the quads. Exhale, curl the head and shoulders up, and bring your chin, nose, or forehead towards your inner knee. Be here and breathe. Let your shoulder blades come apart, right? So don't try to pull your shoulders back. Yeah, good. And then inhale, head and shoulders down. Exhale, let your right leg fall forward. Push it forward till your arms straighten and pull back, head falls back a little. Roll your hips back, sitting bones and tailbone curl up. So the top of your hip and lower back presses down. Left foot gets light and floats up. Bend the left knee, place the left foot flat. Let your neck and shoulders come back to neutral and release your right foot down. Bring your left knee up, hold the shin, flex the foot, press the left leg forward, arms straighten, head falls back, hips roll back, sitting bones and tailbone curl up. So you're round. Press your lower back down. Right foot gets light. Float the right leg out, extend and lower it down. And now relax your left foot, buttock, groin, crease, thigh, calf, shin. Let your head and shoulders come back to neutral. And let your left leg fall into your abdomen, hollow abdomen. And then start to compress and deflate and draw the knee up towards the chest. Flex the left foot, extend the right, firm the whole right leg and press the inner right leg down. Don't pump up the quad, but try to get the back of the right leg down. Exhale, curl the head and shoulders left up. Let the shoulders come forward too, right? So the shoulder blades don't pull you back. Chin, nose, or forehead towards the inner knee. Head is off the ground. Breathe. Right foot point. Yep. I know, it's good for your proprioception. So this is flex and this is point. So point. Yes. Yes. Just, it's like a halfway point. You don't have to, don't harden the sole of the foot. Don't do that and just relax that. Yes. Yes. Good. Nose to knee. You got it. Yeah. Chin to knee. Yes. Yes. Good. Inhale, head and shoulders down. Exhale. Let your left leg float forward. Press it forward, rolling the hips back. Left foot is flexed. Head falls back a little. Press the lower back down. Right foot gets light. Float it up. Bend. Place it flat. Place the left foot. Extend the arms and legs and come to Shavasana and rest. Rest at the chest. And then we go to Supta Vajrasana from Tadagi Mudra. Legs together and extended, arms along the sides, firm elbows and knees, extended fingers and tops of the feet. Hollow the waist, roll the hips back. Inhale, raise the arms up overhead. And lengthen the legs. Take the ribs up off the hips. And then hollow the waist. Try to widen your diaphragm like Uddiyana and sink the lower back ribs and sides of the waist and lower belly towards the spine. So you get, and that'll pull your shoulders in, shoulder blades pull down your back a little. Bend one knee, keep the leg off the ground, roll the hips back, bend the other knee, flex the feet, cross the feet at the ankles, hook the feet and pull the knees wide apart and towards the sides of your body. And lengthen your lower back on the mat and your sitting bones, tailbone curl way up off the ground. Even your sacrum can come up off the ground. Be here and breathe. And widen your knees. Try to widen your inner thighs, your pelvic floor. Widen your pelvic floor. Yeah. Good. That's it. Change the cross and repeat. Widen the inner thighs, the pelvic floor. You can rock your hips a little side to side and walk your pelvis down away from your lower back, even. And then you can get your knees closer in towards your sides. Now exhale, sink your waist. When you sink your lower front ribs down, your arms float up. Put your arms float up, wrap your arms around your legs. Knees can come closer, feet and ankles relax, crossing one foot over the other at the ankle. Follow your abdomen, deflate and compress. So it's like your knees are together, if that's comfortable for you. And you relax your feet. And then change the cross. Just relax the feet. If the feet fall apart, it's okay. It's just giving yourself a little hug and deflate yourself. So disengage. Okay, and then you hold the knees come a little apart, flex the feet, sink the waist and ribs, curl the head up, look towards your belly button, and you can raise the feet up a little to curl the tail up, right? And then roll up to sit. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, and you try to do it with your legs crossed. And then you come to standing. Remember, so you're going to release the back, engage the front. You can keep your feet crossed, you can uncross, reach forward and come up, or you can come to your knees. Use your arms. Yes, very good. I like your method. Can you show that method? Well, so what Kim did was this to help get her feet closer in. And that's good because that was what Morgie was saying. He kept him from coming up. His feet were too far forward. So that, and she came up, right? So that was good. Yeah. So she did this to pull her feet, and that worked also. Come on. No. Try it again. I'm going to give you your arms. Reach your arms forward. Look at me. Look. Yeah. Now you go back, lift your legs up, and then lift. Yes. Now roll up and look at me. Reach your arms towards me. Go fast. You have to use momentum. Go. You lost your momentum because of fear. Yeah. It's fear. Because you roll up to sit and go, no, you have to keep rolling like you're going to roll all the way flat onto your face or hands and knees. And then you just go forward. Okay. Anyway, you can do it. Yes. Then put a blanket down so it's softer. But really, the holding tight, we think it's going to help us. It's not. It's not. Now go. Reach your arms forward. Reach your arms to the orange wall. Orange wall. Look, Andre, your eyes aren't paying attention. Look at that orange wall and reach for it. Now do it again with your arms. Reach for that orange wall. Go. Now you have to do the whole thing. Look at the orange wall and go. Reach for the orange wall. Go. Go for the orange wall. Look with your eyeballs. Reach. Because there's disbelief. There's a disconnect and disbelief. Really, you can do it because your arms aren't helping you. Your arms are there like leaden weights. You have to look at my arms. Watch my arms. See how that pulls my back? Yes, and my eyeballs have to connect to that too. And my intention, because your eyeballs are part of your intention, right? That's where the eyeballs lead us everywhere. I have to get that thing. I want that. I hate that. I got to go this way. I got to avoid that. That's where your intention is. Okay, wait, I'm going to give you a suggestion. Okay, you don't want your feet on there. One more time, Andre. Reach your arms forward. Look with your eyeball. Yes. And really, Andre, the only reason it was so difficult is because it was the first time. Second time, third time, fourth time, it's going to get easier because you're going to understand what you have to do and have faith in the process. Okay, now there are 5 directions of the spine, which are also, oh yes, okay, Morgie. It's gonna, but the thing of holding the feet in close when you roll up might be helpful for you. I don't know. Did you try that?
Yeah, I tried that, but then my back doesn't come up enough. So
Okay.
I probably have to sort of play with it a little more till I get more momentum.
Yeah. And maybe put a blanket like Andre did under the spine. That might also, the softness can help a lot. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, feet together, firm elbows and knees, extended fingers, just like when we were lying down, right? The thumbs connect to the side of the hand. This is the mudra. Okay. And it's not this, it's this. Yes. Great. Yeah. There you go. Good. Okay. Now, inhaling, raise your right arm forward and up. Exhale, give a pelvic tuck. Firm your elbow. Come on, keep your arms really strong. Inhale, get more length on your right side rib cage. Spread here. Yes. Exhale, slide the left arm down just a little. Keep your arm and ear together. Chest up and breathe into your right side ribs. Think here and breathe here. Remember, like in somatic, this has to engage, this has to release, right? Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower your arm. Okay. Inhale your left arm forward and up. Arm firm and lifted. Exhale, pelvic tuck. Inhale, get more length. Exhale, slide the right arm down a little. Arm and ear together. Yes. Don't let your head hang. Breathe into that left side ribs. Keep the chest up. Turn a little that way with your right shoulder back a little too. Yes, so your whole body. There you go. Because you're turning a little this way. Ugh. And then inhale, reach up. And exhale, arm down. Okay. Inhale the arms up. Careful of your neighbor. And you have long arms, Andre, the long arm of the laws here. Now, from the center of your chest to the thumb side of the hand, extend. From the center of your upper back, don't pinch your shoulder blade. From the center of your upper back to the pinky side of the hand, extend. So you have length on both sides. Press the roots of the thighs back. This is the root of the thigh. Press it back. Push your butt back to the rope. Yes, more. Buttocks back. Yes. Good. Now exhale, bend your right elbow. Bring your hand under your left collarbone. Draw your shoulder blades down. Inhale, turn to your left. Look at your left hand. Pull your left hip a little forward just so your hips are even. Turn comes from your waist and ribs. Turn your head so you can see your left hand. If you can't see your left hand, bring it more forward so you can see it. Breathe into your right hand, left chest. Observe your ribs moving as you breathe. Lena, lean back a little towards the rope wall. Don't turn. Lean. Yeah, stay there and breathe. You're good. Stay there and breathe. Hips stay here. Now turn and look. Turn with your head and look at your hand. Breathe. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Inhale, open your right arm and torso at the same time. So you're not turning and then opening your arm, you're opening your arm and turning at the same time with your breath, with your intention and your eyeballs. Exhale, bend your left hand under your right collarbone, left shoulder blade down. Inhale, turn to your left. Right. Sorry. And pull your right hip forward, not to push your ribs forward. Keep your torso so you're not pulling your shoulders back behind your hips. Look at your right hand, breathe into your left hand, right chest. Stay there and breathe. So you're overturning your hips a little, Kim. So you just want to keep your hips neutral.
Okay.
Okay, shoulders down. Yeah. There you go.
Oh.
Oh. Good. Inhaling, you open your arm and come back to neutral. Same time. Exhale, lower your arms. Ardha Chandrasana, hands on your hips. And then instead of being on the top of the hip, because that means you're going to try to push top hips forward. So you're going to curl your tail under. So the top of your pelvis rolls back. So your lower back gets long. So you can bring your hands more towards your tailbone. That's what you're pushing forward. Okay. Lift your shoulders, roll your shoulder blades together, squeeze your elbows, firm your legs a lot. And then lift your kneecaps. Pelvic tuck, strongest pelvic tuck, push your hips forward at the tailbone. Open the crease of the groin here. Blue toes. Yay. Lift the center, lift the side, lift the head. Don't let the head fall back. Breathe here. Breathe into your chest. Think you're opening the front of the body. Push your hips forward, over your toes. Over your toes. Yes. And lean up and back in your chest. Oh, yes, like that, Andre. More. Chest up, head back, up and back. Push your hips forward. Yes. And then push the thighs back and come to neutral. So don't think I'm crunching my lower back. Think I'm lengthening the front of my body, tailbone forward, okay? And then arms down. Good. Interlace, Urdhva Hastasana, firm elbows and knees. Inhale, you take your arms over your head, look a little down. Squeeze your elbows and triceps in. Broaden the top edge of the shoulder blades. So don't squeeze at the neck. Don't squeeze the shoulder blades, but squeeze the triceps and the elbows. And lift the ribs up off the hips. Shift the weight forward. Keep the inner edges of the feet together as best you can and lift your heels up about an inch and breathe. under your fingers and slowly lower your arms and your heels at the same time. For this one, it's good to look at the floor. So something that doesn't move and a little down is good. Okay, and then Ardha Uttanasana. Arms along your side. You're looking down a little bit. Yeah, a little bit, chin down a little. It's better for your balance, generally speaking. Okay, now arms back, fingers together, make that seal. Lift and roll the shoulders back. Squeeze the shoulder blades a little together. Tuck your tail, firm your knees. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, hollow the abdomen, maintaining the lift of the chest. So that's Uddiyana. So it's a spreading of the diaphragm and drawing the sides of the waist back and staying inflated. And then exhale, buttocks back, stick your butt out, chest, chin forward, roll your shoulder blades together, have your arms at the top of your buttocks and lift your head more and more, Susan. There you go, that much. Lift your head more, Kim. Yes, and shoulders down and head up. Yes, feel how that flattens your upper back. Arms down more, Andre. At your sides, lower your hands and arms down more. Widen your arms more and lower them down more. Now, lift your chest and shoulder. Yeah. Stick your butt out and look at the wall. Orange wall. Chin towards the orange wall. Yes. Feel how that flattens your upper back. Now, inhale, lift your chest and turn your palms in and level your gaze. Whew. Uh-huh. Okay. Good. Soften your eyes. Yeah, soften your jaw. Soften your face and breathe. Even though you're a little bit firm in the muscles next to your bones, your skin is soft, your superficial fascia is soft, your breath can flow, your lymph can flow, your knees don't have to lock, right? Don't lock your knees, right? Keep your gaze, eyes up a little and wide. Think about looking from the temples, the sides of your eyes, not up, a little down, eyes, yeah, and back from your ears and the back of the head. And breathe. Don't hold your breath. So your ribs move, your diaphragm moves. Okay. Inhale, take your, oh, wait, step back. So you have 2 feet in front of you, at least. Yeah. Okay. Inhale, take your arms up. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, you swan dive, Ardha Uttanasana, half extended, flat back, forward bend. Arms, look here, Andre. Yeah, so come back here. Inhale here. Exhale out and back. Yeah, palms up. Yeah, stay there and breathe. Little lower, Susan. So your arms are next to your top of your buttocks. Shoulder blades roll together. Yes, arms are straight and shoulder width apart. Yes, go a little lower, shift towards your toes. Yes, exhale, you lift your heels and bring your feet, your heels up, sorry, and your hands flat. So you're in that squat. Yeah, so see how my hands are about 2 feet in front of my feet? Bring your hands all the way to the front of your mat, Andre. Heels are up, heels up. Heel, no, that's the hand. Now drop your buttocks down. Yes, you're in a squat. Yeah, with the heels up, okay? Now you lean into your hands, right? So the weight's on your hands, and then when you hop or step, it's just from your feet. Down dog. Broaden the shoulder blades, firm the triceps and elbows, widen the pelvic floor, pull the outer hips back, hollow the waist, shoulder blades on the back, head hangs, breathe. Straight legs, Kim. Yeah, yeah, better. Good. Turn your hands a little out, Kim. And you're on the outer edge of your thumbs. You're not on the front. Yes, that's the natural position of the thumb. Don't try to do something unnatural there. And lengthen the side body to the outer hips. Lift the outer hips and get the weight back in the legs. Get the weight in the legs. Heels out a little. Yes. And the inner feet reach back towards the rope wall. Yes. Good. Now, shift your weight forward, bend your elbows and knees, pull your waist in, round your spine. Look between your hands, lightly hop from your feet for step. And you try to land light like a feather, right? So that means you stay airborne even when you land, right? Now you come to your fingertips. So Andre, yeah, there you go. Go all the way down. Look at me. Go all the way down. Heels up. Yes, there you go. Okay, fingertips now. Now you're going to take your arms back, shoulder blades together, head up, Ardha Uttanasana. Yes, arms right at your side. Lower your arms, Andre. Stay there and breathe. Yeah, stay there. Yeah, shoulder blades together. Yeah, straight legs, straight legs. Yes, straight legs. You can go higher here. Straight legs. Lean towards your toes. Lean towards your toes. Straight legs. Yes. Inhale, come up. Arms reach up. Exhale, lower your arms. Good. Fun. Let's do it again. Feet and legs all the way together. Inhale, arms up. So you can stay here. You can slide the sides of the throat back and look up. You can bring the palms together if the arms are straight. Exhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Inhale, look down, heels up, palms flat, lean into your hands. Palms flat, palms flat. Lean into your hands, get airborne, pull your waist in, Uddiyana. Light hop just from your feet and ankles. Down dog. Breathe. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Yes, good, Kim. Stay there. Oh, what's happening? Stay there. And your left thumb, you try to get it flat. Don't do that. Be on the outer edge of your thumb. Yeah. So, yeah. So this is unnatural. This is the natural position of the thumb. Outer edge of the thumb. Okay. That's the way the thumb is. Inner edge of the fingers. Yeah. Elbows firm. Take the weight to the legs. Lift up here. Push the legs back. Yeah. Good. Then bend your elbows and knees. Shift your weight. Look between your hands. Lightly hop. Let the weight come. Yes. Beautiful. That was light, Margie. Yes. Yeah. So when you, it's like you're bench pressing the floor away from you, and then you're just light, right? Then you come up onto your fingertips. Be careful your mat doesn't slide. Is that what happened? Oh, okay. So come to your fingertips now. Yeah. Firm your waist, arms back, head up. Exhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Yeah, Margie. No, it was pretty good, but okay, that's okay. Roll your shoulder blades together more and more, Margie. So shoulders come up towards the ceiling. Yes, like that. Yes. Good. And then inhale and come up. And exhale, lower your arms. Good. Okay. So if you're not breathing in the pose, come out if you need to sooner. You can always do that. Soften the effort, right? So you can breathe. So you can start with the breath, like exhale first, then inhale and exhale and come out if you need to, or you find a way to stay, right? So next one, palms back, waist firm, knees firm, feet together is easier for balance, and legs, feet and legs. Then you start to shift your weight forward, lift your arms up and your heels up. Heels up, palms face forward. Fingers are all the way together. Fingers are look here, the same seal. Yes, there you go. Good. Now exhale, you're going to bend your knees, arms forward, and then you sit on your heels, move your knees forward, shoulders back. Floating yogi. Heels way up. Heels way up. Heels way up. Heels up. Okay. Good. Now hands down, lean forward, lightly hopper step, high plank, straight arm chaturanga, push up. Breathe in and out. Then you shift your weight forward, bend your elbows back, lower your chest down, and then tuck your chin, point your feet, take your tailbone towards the backs of your heels. You can bring your hands back more under your shoulders. Breathe in and out. Pose of surrender. Head is down. Forehead is touching the ground. Yes, that's a pose of surrender. Good. Now inhale, head up, curl your toes under, firm your thighs up, squeeze your elbows in, squeeze your waist in, and exhale, push yourself up and back into downward facing dog and breathe here. Yes. Good. Now, shift your weight over your hands, bend your elbows and knees, look between your hands, pull your waist in, lightly hop or step into that squat. Be on your fingertips, feet together if you can. And then you take your arms up and shift your knees forward. Your heels will come up and your shoulders back. Knees forward, Andre. Yeah, heels have to come way up off the ground, like a high heel. Oh, you didn't wear enough high heels growing up. Okay, and then you're going to come up with your heels staying up. And then exhale and lower. Yeah, okay, we'll do that again. I'm gonna do it from the side so you can see my heels. Inhale, you go arms up, heels up. Exhale, your arms come down. Now look here, Andre. I have to lift my heels more, shift the knees forward, shoulders back. Yeah, okay. Then you lightly hop or step into high plank. Good. Kim, turn your hands out and be on the outer edges of your thumb. Z. Yeah, spread your fingers more. Yeah, good. Then coming down, shift your weight forward, pull your elbows back, pick your chin forward and lower your chest first if you're able. Then tuck your chin. Bring your tailbone towards the backs of your knees. Hands can be under your shoulders. Breathe in and out. Head up. Curl the toes under. Firm the thighs. Firm the waist. Firm the elbows in. Firm the ribs in. And exhale, push back into down dog and breathe. Good. Ribs up, Kim. Yes. Good. Knees straight. Come on. Yes. Push the thighs back until they burst through the skin at the backs of your legs. Push the bones back. Lift the kneecaps, especially the right one. Open that knee. Yes. Good. Shift your weight. Step or jump into that squat. Come to your fingertips, knees and feet together. Then you lift your arms, pull your knees forward, your heels will come up, and shoulders back. So it's like shoulders over hips, ears over shoulders. Yeah. And then you can drop the heels a little to come up if that's helpful. And then lower your heels and arms at the same time. Good. Okay. That's enough torture on that particular type. Now, we'll do the next level of torture, which are the standing poses. So I'll come over here. Argy will come here. And actually, though, the thing is it's like that roll, Andre. It's just because it's new and you haven't figured out how to do it yet. So and this is, so then you can get intimate with being a beginner again, right? You can't figure out how to do it. Your body can't figure it out. Once you figure it out, it's a lot less effortful. And then you can flow through it with your breath, right? Instead of holding it for several breaths each pose. Although that has its benefits too, right? So it's different. Feet together, samastitihi. Excuse me, firm elbows and knees. Extended fingers and thumbs. Down, chest up, thighs back, tail forward, ears over shoulders, eyes open and wide and soft, and looking from the back of the head. Chin up a little, Susan. Yeah, even a little more. Yeah, good. Okay, not you, Kim. Kim, eyes down, eyes down. Don't look at your forehead. Do not look at your brain, ever. The brain is a dangerous place. Never go there alone. Okay. The mind, rather. Okay. Fingertips together. Step or jump. Wrist over ankle. Feet parallel. Maybe a little wider, Andre. You've got long legs and arms. Yeah, there you go. Firm your inner thighs to the bones. Firm your knees. Lift your kneecaps up. Knees point straight ahead. Outer edges of the feet. Heels out a little, Andre, and not your toes, your heels. Lift your heel and move it out. Instead of moving your toe in, right? Lift your heel and move it out. So you have more, you need more length. More length. Yeah. Now just your heels out. Keep the ball. Yes. Now the outer edges of your feet are parallel. Good. Exhale, hands to waist. Inhale, lift the torso. Exhale, buttocks back, chest, chin forward like Ardha Uttanasana. Now take your right hand down in the middle of your chest. Pull your right hip out to the side and back. Pull your torso forward. Start to turn from your waist, your ribs, your chest, your shoulder. Try not to dip your right hip. And then take your top arm up if that's comfortable and move your head and torso forward. So you're very light on your heels. Yes. Look up if you can and breathe. Be high on your fingertips. Yes. Good. Andre, move your hand more towards your left foot. Yeah, the bottom hand. There you go. Yes. So it's more in the center of your chest. Good. That's it. Now exhale, bring your top hand down as you untwist, bottom hand to hip, firm waist and legs, and inhale, come up. Head up. Yeah, exhale. Remember, don't let your bowling ball hang, and then your gaze and your prana, right? Okay. Try to come up with your upper back engaged. Yes, shoulder blades on the back. That's that's the Ardha Uttanasana thing. Firm your legs, inner thighs to bones. Press your legs apart. Press into the outer feet. Lift the inner feet and legs up. Take a breath. Keep the chest elevated. Exhale, head up. Now take your left hand in the middle. Pull your left hip out to the side and back. Shift towards your toes. Turn and bring your right arm up as you're able. And breathe. Yeah, use your torso. Stay there and breathe. Good. Head back, Lena. Lift your head up. Look at your top hand. Tuck your chin. Yeah, and take your head back towards the rope wall. No, the other way. Head back. There. Now turn your head and look up. Up, not down. Up. Yeah, but don't pull your head forward. Good. Open your top shoulder up. Yes. Good. Exhale. Top hand to hip. Bottom hand to hip. Firm waist. Inhale, come up. Chest up. Buttocks down. Exhale. Toe heel, step or jump, Samastitihi. Okay, so if you need more height, you can always use a block, Andre, if it's too low, okay? If it's hard for you to come up. So what you wanna do, and this is so important, you're not using this to lift yourself up. When you come out of there, don't use this. This has to curl under. You have to lift from here, belly towards the spine. It's abdominal, not lower back. Okay, that's so important. Get that into your consciousness, even from there. Now here, this has to curl under, pull the belly in towards the spine and lift your frontal hip points up off the tops of your thighs as you come up. Hips up, come up, buttocks down. Yeah, stay there. So even though your chest is forward, you have to take this backwards. Drop this down. Like that. Yes, and lift this up and take this down. Yes. Forget the, so here's your pelvis. You have to lift from your pelvis. What you're doing is lifting from here, and look, you're doing like this. Okay, you have to do like that. The lift comes from here. So how come it's not happening? No connection, sensory motor amnesia. This is always engaging, and this isn't. Okay, or it's doing the wrong thing, right? But they're connected. So this is so important for everyone, and this is the whole teaching. I mean, so much of the teaching is how to use your pelvis, right? Because it gets stuck, and the torso too. Okay, they go together, and the shoulders, everything here gets stuck, and it's undifferentiated mass, right? So we're trying to differentiate the different parts of the spine and the torso and so on. Okay, and then what's relief when you're engaging, right? The opposite, yeah, the opposite side. Okay, so just have those principles in mind and try to remember them. Step or jump. Wrists over ankles. Firm legs, firm torso. Exhale, hands to hips. Turn your right leg out from the crease of the groin, the thigh, the knee, the shin, the ankle, the foot. To angle your left foot in a little bit and your hip. Straighten both your legs. Press into your inner front foot. Don't hang out on the outer foot. Don't lock the knee. Press into the outer back foot like a scissor. Turn your ribs. Take a breath. Keep your hands on your hips. As you exhale, you extend over your right leg. Now, you have to really externally rotate, so the crease of the groin has to face this way, so you can do that forward bend. Let the top hip roll down a little. You can do that forward bend, and then just drop your hand wherever it goes. Now, find your right sitting bone, curl it under and press it forward, and then roll your left hip up, roll your left waist up, your ribs, your chest, your shoulders. Then maybe you take your top arm up, head back, so it's in line with the sacrum. Tuck the chin, turn the head and look up, or you can look straight ahead or down. Breathe. Top arm a little more up, Andre. More towards your ear. Yeah. Come higher and hold your shin. Turn your hand to hold your shin. Yes. There you go. Now exhale, top hand to hip, firm your waist and legs, bottom hand to hip. Inhale, come up. So you have to use your legs and your torso. Bend and turn. Right leg angles in a little and the hip. Bend and turn. Left leg all the way out, including the crease of the groin. That's the most important part. Has to be this way. Can't be facing that way. Has to be facing that way. Okay. Then inner front foot, outer back foot. Don't hyperextend. Turn the ribs. This leg straight. Press it back. Hands to hips. Exhale, you go to the side. Let this hip roll down a little so you can do this forward bend to the side. Hand on the leg like you're holding a tennis racket. Like you're holding a tennis racket, Andre. Like you're holding a tennis racket. Like this on your leg. The bottom hand. Hold the leg. Yes. Curl the sitting bone under, press it forward. Turn the top hip up, the waist, the ribs, the chest, the shoulders, head back in line with the sacrum. Top arm up, maybe tuck the chin a little, turn the head and look up or straight ahead or down. Breathe. Fingers together. Yeah. Arms straight up, Andre, and towards Susan. Move your top arm towards Susan, Andre. More, forward, towards me. More, yes, you're pulling it way too much back. Yeah, that's better. Now you can have it up. Top hand to hip, from waist and legs, bottom hand to hip, use your waist and legs. Inhale, come up. Exhale, bend and turn. Toe heel, step or jump. Masatihi. Okay, good. Don't sink here. Don't lift the shoulder to do it. It has nothing to do with the shoulder. This has to open and this has to, yeah, I'm coming for you. Head up, little Susan. Eyes down, little Kim, without looking. Don't do it from your shoulder. Yeah. Don't do it from your shoulder. Roll your inner thighs back. Push your hips back. Yes. There you go. And you tend to turn that way too. Okay. So notice those things. Start to feel them. Can't heal them until you can feel them, right? Step or jump. A little bit wider, about a foot wider. More fingertips over outer feet. Okay. Keep your arms extending from the center of the upper back and chest, fingers together. Shoulder blades down, elbows firm. If you need to bring your hands to hips at any time, you can do so. Bend and turn your right leg out, left foot in, heel to heel or instep. Bend your right leg, right thigh parallel to the ground. Take the knee back to the pinky side of the foot and the buttock forward and resist the left thigh back and turn the ribs to face the front. Look to your right, take a breath. Exhale, get long on your right side ribs. So the hardest is to take the hand down here. If you need to rest the forearm on the thigh, you can do that. Top arm goes straight up if you're able. Breathe. Good. Yes. Now use your arms. Pull your waist in, firm your legs and hips. Inhale, come up and straighten. Turn your right leg in, turn your left leg out, heel to heel or instep. Keep your arms extending if you're able. Check to see that they're not going wonky. Bend your left leg, left thigh parallel, knee back, buttock curls under. Press the root of the right thigh back. Keep your ribs to the front. Turn your head, take a breath. Exhale, get long on your left side ribs. Left arm down, right arm up, or rest the forearm on the thigh. Good, breathe. Top arm, Andre, up towards your ear. Yeah, more. And towards Susan. Yeah, forward this way. Forward this way. Bring your arm, yes. You now bring your bottom shoulder around. Yeah. Good. Now firm your legs, firm your waist and hips. Use your arms. Inhale, come up, straighten your leg, turn, toe heel, step or jump. Come on, sit-tiki. Good. Woo. Okay. Firm bones, soft skin, eyes, jaw, face, tongue, teeth, throat. Yes. Stay there and breathe. Take the inner groin back and the roots of the thighs. And then draw the outer shins in. Try to squeeze the leg. Yeah. Good. Okay. So that left leg kind of bows out and pushes forward also. Yeah. Okay. Then wrists over ankles, maybe a little wider, Prasarita Padottanasana, wide-legged forward bend. Outer edges, look at them. Parallel feet in the outer edges. Firm the legs, take the hands to the waist. Lift and roll the shoulders back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, curl the tail forward. And lift the inner legs and root the outer hips down to the outer feet. So you have strong legs. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Lift the buttocks up. Don't curl. Now, when you go forward, the sitting bones have to come up and separate and widen the backs of the thighs. Now, if you overdo this, Margie and I have to curl it in a little. Okay, and then you bring your fingertips down. Shift your weight forward towards your hands. So your heels are very light. Yeah, widen your leg just a little, Kim. Yeah, hands are right under the shoulders. Good, head up, look at me, head up, chest, chin forward. Go wider, Andre, if you can. Your legs, yes, that's it. Bring your hands more back, Andre, and then head up and forward. Lift your head up, and straight elbows, look at me. Head up, yes. Chin, chest, chin forward towards Susan, yeah. Now you come down, bend your elbows, bring your head down, lift your shoulders and broaden. If your head doesn't come down, don't worry. Just be where you are. You can bend your knees a little if you need to and or want to. Palms flat. Yep, head down. Don't lift your bowling ball now. Let your bowling ball be heavy. like an anchor pulling you down. I'm still trying to get on me. So spread these base knuckles of your fingers here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inner elbow forward. Now bend your elbow. Push your elbow. Yeah. Push down and forward. And head down. Good. Squeeze your elbow. Yes. Good. Yes. Okay. Inhale, coming up, flat back. Come to your fingertips. Head up. Look up. Head way up. Lift your head up as much. Lift your eyeballs up. Eyeballs up. Look up. Yes. From your waist, from your legs, hands to your hips. Shoulder blades together. Chest, chin forward. Inhale, come up. Tailbone down. Tailbone forward. Yes. That's what. Yes. Exactly. And keep the lift here too. So you have to separate. This has to get flat and this has to get flat with opposite ways. Feet together. Samasthiti. Okay. Feet together all the way. Yes. Outer legs in, but inner legs apart. And then inner groin has to move back as the tailbone comes forward. Don't push the inner groin, right? So find that sweet spot. Yeah. Don't pull your left arm down, Andre. And lift your left rib and shoulder forward. Don't do it with your right arm. You're overly dominant in your right. Just relax your right arm. Yes. There you go. Good. Okay, let us come down. I was going to do Parsvottanasana, but I've opted out of that. Okay, so we're going to in Dandasana. So you can use whatever props you need or no props. You can use a belt for the sitting forward bend portion, okay? And you can sit up on the blanket for Dandasana and the seated forward bends as needed, okay? So first we're gonna sit in Dandasana. Oh, you have to go. Okay, 12:05. All right, bye, Kim. Sorry to keep you no rest. Okay. Oh no, except in the beginning. Yeah, but you need the end Shavasana. So remember, we're going to go from this into Purvottanasana, right? So don't get too excited yet. We tend to not use them, but if you need it, you can use it, okay? But most of us don't actually need it, so. Not for Dandasana, no, hands beside the hips or back behind you, right? Use your arms to help you lift the sides of the body up, draw the sacrum in and up. Don't lean back, shoulders over the hips. Head down, throat soft. Look towards your big toes, firm your legs and breathe. Lean more forward in your upper body, Susan. That's better. Yeah. Inner feet forward, Lena, and outer feet back. So here are the inner edges of the feet. So you roll the tops of the feet towards each other this way, outer ankles in, and extend the inner feet all the way from the inner groin, inner knee, inner feet, and pull the outer feet back. Yes, like that. Yes, even more. Push your inner feet forward. Yes, yes, like that. Yeah, perfect. Good. Yes. Yes. And you can take it all the way from your inner groin, inner knees, inner feet and ankles, and then draw the outer legs all the way up to the outer hips, right? You can do that. Now, walk your hands back a step, fingers face forward, bend your knees about halfway, and bring your inner edges of your feet together. And keep your feet flexed, toes up. So we're doing Purvottanasana with the knees bent and the toes up. So you want to try to really feel your hamstrings and your buttocks coming together like a sandwich, okay? So it's like coming up out of a forward bend, okay? So now straighten your elbows and lift your Huda girl chest. Tuck your chin. Don't take your head back. Look at your knee. Look at your, flex your feet. Dig your heels down. Squeeze your legs together. Squeeze your buttocks. Engage your hamstrings, the backs of your thighs. Take your tailbone and your sitting bones towards the backs of the knees. Move your knees forward, Andre, over your heels. Yeah. Keep your toes up. Now, don't take your head back. Curl your tail towards the backs of your knees. Sitting bones towards the backs of the knees. And then use your hamstrings and lift your buttocks. Lift your chest. If you get your buttocks up, don't take your head back yet, Andre. And or Lena, keep your head up, Like, and lift your buttocks. Yeah, more, Lena. Lift your buttocks. Good. Come down. Good. Okay. Take a breath. We're going to do it one more time. But first, sit in Dandasana. Find a comfortable sort of Dandasana, even though it's firm, right? It doesn't have to be too much. Great. But that, Lena, you're not engaging that at all. You're engaging this and this. You're not engaging this. Yeah. You have to take, well, okay, you have to find those, okay? Find those. Okay. Now we'll do it again. Okay. But this time, keep your legs straight. Now, feet are flat. And if that's going to be too much for you, you can bend them. Okay. But I think you can change where your hand position are. The best thing generally for your shoulders is this way. But if that doesn't work for you, you can go this way or that way. That's the most dicey position for the shoulders. Okay. So you lean back a little, straighten your elbows. Lift your chest, any amount, shoulder blades together, mid-back core. Now hollow your waist, dig your heels down, squeeze your legs together, engage your hamstrings, curl your tailbone towards your heels. Lift your buttocks. Yes, Lena. Yes, it's easier for you with the legs straight. Keep lifting the buttocks up. Yes. Yes, Susan, you can take the head back if it's comfortable. Yes, beautiful Margie. Yes. Yes, yes. And then come down. Good. Good, Andre. I would suggest next time your hands are a little wide apart and not quite far enough back, I think, but otherwise good. Uh-huh. Yeah. So you can adjust, you can see if it goes this way or this way. The ideal is that way, right? But you want to end up with your shoulder over your wrist more or less, you know? So yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's so yeah. But think more of your legs and buttocks. Like engage your buttocks and lift your buttocks any amount up. Buttocks. Yes. Use your, yes, Andre. Right? It wasn't a huge amount, but you could see the effort was in the right way. And then come down. Because we don't, it's just like down dog. You don't want all the weight in the arms. You want it more in the legs. You want it more in the legs. Yeah. And so we're so attached to this, right? This part, because we know how to use it. This part we know a little bit. This part is dull, right? So, so we're trying to get to know these parts. Okay. So sit in Dandasana again. So the reason in this practice that we do Pravochanasana first is to protect the hamstrings by strengthening them first before we stretch. Okay, so now you're going to reach forward, take your big toes, 2 fingers and thumb. If you can't take the toe, you can either bend your knee or use a belt. Okay, firm your legs, lift your torso. Aha, inner feet forward, outer feet back. More, more, more. Push the big toe mounds forward. Yes. See how that pulls you into the forward bend a little more? And pull the outer feet back towards the outer hips. Inner feet this way, outer feet and legs that way. And then to come down, just draw the sides of the waist back, hollow the abdomen, and fall down. Shoulder blades away from the ears and from each other. And breathe into your back body. Yeah, Andre, walk your hands forward towards your feet. Keep going. 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 Okay, better. Good. Yeah. Good. Now keep holding your toes, firm your legs, and inhale, come up. Shoulders down, torso up, head down, waist back. Exhale, hold the outer feet. Hold the outer feet back, inner feet forward, torso up. And then as you exhale, you just draw the sides of the waist back, widen the diaphragm, take that all to the back, release the lower back ribs and all that stuff that's holding on in the back body. And come down and breathe. Good, Andre, walk forward. Keep walking, keep walking, keep going. Try to touch with your fingertips to your outer feet. You got it. Keep going. Reach your fingertips to your outer feet. Yes, touch your outer feet with your, yes, there you go. You've got the energetic connection. Now relax. Shoulders, shoulder blades down. Relax your right arm down. Just drop it. Yeah, there's no action there. Yes. Good. Firm your legs. Inhale, you come up. Exhale, release. Good. Okay. Now, right leg out to the side in Janu Shirshasana. Left leg straight. Yeah. So Yeah, prop yourself up as high as you need to. Okay. So fold that blanket in half again. Yeah, there you go. And use that. Put your whole leg on it. Better? Then do that. Okay. And if it feels too much, move it out a little. Yeah, exactly. So the hips tend to go off in this pose, right? So how do you fix that? Here's your straight leg, right? Your left leg. Draw that back, including the sitting bone. Move that sitting bone back. And then widen the pelvic floor. Okay. And draw this knee back comfortably. And let that leg turn so that don't flex the foot. Point the foot. Yes. So the sole of the foot starts to turn up. There you go. Yes. But now you still have to inject the left leg, right? And adjust the pelvis. So now look here. Here's your right thigh, it rolls back. Okay, now here's your hip. So you're moving your hips around the stability of your leg. So this right hip has to come up and forward around that thigh. It has to move. I know. Okay, so first, turn to your straight leg. Bring your left arm behind you, right arm on your straight leg and turn. Yes. No, other way, Andre. Other way. Turn the other way towards Susan. Yes. That's it. Lift your chest and turn. Yes. Lift your chest. Come on, lift your chest. Yeah. Good. Release. Turn the other way. Oh, I got a good pop. Oh. Yeah. Good. Look over your left shoulder at your left leg. Yeah. Look at your left foot. Good. Release. Turn the other way again. Turn the other way again. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's good. Good. Now slowly release. One hand on either side of your straight leg. Now, instead of going down in between the legs, you lift and shift like in Parsvottanasana. So you're going straight over that leg. Now, what's happening with this leg? Oh, this thigh has to roll back. This whole leg is in external rotation, including the foot and ankle. But the hip has to come up and go over this leg and shift and turn a little from the lower abdomen so you can come over this leg. You hold the foot or use your hands or use a belt. And then your right ribs have to come around, left ribs into the spine, right ribs away. Yes. Yes. Good. Breathe here. Inner foot forward, outer foot back, Nina. Inner foot forward, outer foot back. No, the straight leg foot. Yes. Yes. Don't let it do this. Yeah. Yeah. That's called evert. Evert the foot. Yes, Andre. Reach your hands forward. Come on. Touch the ball of the foot. You're there. Touch it. Touch it. Yes, Andre. You've got it. Now breathe and relax. Relax your right shoulder. Yes. Good. Now holding the leg, inhale, you come up, and exhale, release. Good. Okay, extend your right leg. Come to Dandasana. La, la, la. And then we do the other side. Left leg out, pull the leg back, draw the foot in, turn this whole leg like Baddha Konasana. The thigh, the lower leg, the foot and the ankle, everything turns. Don't try to flex the foot because then you stop turning. Try to get to the top of the foot, right? And then inject the right leg into the hip socket and widen the pelvic floor and the sitting bones. And as you turn this thigh, you lift the hip and bring it around to the front. Yes. Good. Sit in Dandasana. Then bring your left arm across, right arm behind, and twist towards your straight leg and breathe. Release, twist the other way. You can bring that hand on the bent knee, other hand behind. Boy, you can get a good twist, right? Yeah. Your hips go a little off. That's okay. Release. Come back to the center, inject this leg again, right? Roll this leg back, twist the other way, again to the straight leg. Good. And breathe. Right ribs into the spine, left ribs away. Untwist just enough to get to your straight leg, right? Keep turning the left thigh back and then lift the left hip up and move it around and forward. Shift and turn. So you're coming right over the straight leg, right? And then left ribs have to come around to the front. Breathe. Yes, Andre got his foot. No more belt. Yes. Tuck your chin a little towards your chest without dropping your head too much. Relax your shoulders down your back. Draw the waist in and hollow the waist. Use the waist for support so that you can fall down more. Yes, really good. Okay, firm your leg. Keep holding the foot and inhale, come up as high as you can, chin tuck. And then exhale, release and extend your leg. Good. Okay. Now we're going to go through lie down in Tadagi Mudra. So you have to make sure you have enough room behind you and get rid of all your supports. If you want to have a belt handy for this next part, you could extend your arms like so, palms down, and point your feet a little bit. Don't overdo that. Firm your thighs and knees and curl your tailbone under. My legs, see how my feet are sliding back. Your legs will slide back as you curl your tail under. Keep your arms shoulder width, yeah. And then as you lay down, when you get your lower back ribs down, then your arms go over your head and you're in Tadagi Mudra. Be there and breathe. If you don't have enough space, Andre, just shift forward. Yeah. Now we're going to do some leg work. If this is too much on your shoulders, then just bring your arms back down to your sides, okay? Otherwise, keep your arms overhead so you get more length, ideally, between your hips and your ribs. And then you can hollow and sink the sides of the waist down, the lower belly towards the spine. And as you pull the front ribs towards the back ribs and front ribs also towards the pubic bone, your shoulder blades pull down your back, your arms draw in a little. Now, keep your left foot pointing, flex your right foot, curl your tail under, press your lower back down, and exhale and raise your right leg up with your right foot flexed. Hold it and breathe. Keep sinking your lower back down and press your left leg down, then exhale, slowly lower your right leg down and point your right foot and flex your left foot. Roll your hips back, press your lower back down, let your shoulder blades draw down towards your hips. And exhale, sinking your lower back down, raise your left leg up. Keep the inseam of the right leg down, left foot flexed, firm the left knee, roll the hips back towards the mat and breathe. Now exhale and sink your waist and your lower back down, tailbone, sitting bones curl up like flatten. Exhale and lower your left leg down. And then flex both your feet, firm your elbows, roll your hips back, sink your waist, let your shoulder blades draw down your back, press your lower back down, and either raise both your legs up with your lower back pressed down or raise one leg up and bend the other. And if it's too much to have both legs up straight, you can have one leg bent and the other leg straight. Both legs up, yeah, good. Be there and breathe. Now bend your knees and reach your arms up and hold the outsides of your feet and separate your feet. Feet are flexed. And then you're in the happy baby, elbows on the insides of your legs and draw your heels down towards your knees and widen your feet. Yeah, arms on the insides of your legs and flip your hands around so you can hold the outsides of your feet. Let me have your arm. There you go. There you go. And then you raise your heels up over your knees. And then you can bend your elbows in towards your legs and push your knees apart as you pull your heels in. There you go. Okay. Yes, good. And still, inner feet forward, outer feet back. Still, yes. Bring your elbows on the insides and push your knees apart with your elbows as you pull your heels in over your knees and then tuck your chin. Tuck, yeah, good. That's it. Now, you can either keep holding your outer feet or slide your hands down towards your shins and separate your legs wide apart like Upavishta Konasana, wide legs. Yeah. Supta Konasana. Yep. Yeah. So go ahead and hold the outsides of your shin and straighten your legs. Yeah. There you go, Andre. Or you can hold the inner thighs or the outer thighs, maybe the outer thighs with your elbows down. Yeah. Yes. And try to push out through your heels. There you go, Andre. Good. That's it. Good. Now, keep your legs apart and exhale, reach your arms up and through your legs and lift your head up like in Nabi Darshanam. This way, Andre and Lena, reach your arms forward between your legs. Yes. Yes. Good. And then inhale and lower your torso down, arms overhead. Exhale, bring your legs together. Inhale, exhale, sink your lower back down. Sitting bones and tailbone curl up. Raise your arms up, head up, look at your belly button. Now be darshanam, arms or parallel. Yeah, good. Now you can either stay here, head down. You can even have your hands under your hips, or you roll yourself up into an easy, gentle Sarvangasana for about 8 breaths. Yes, or 10. So when you're ready, you can start to bring your feet over your head like in halasana. Move your hips back towards your elbows, and then again, lower your feet down so you can kind of seesaw your feet down. If your feet don't touch the ground, keep your hands on your back. If your feet do touch the ground, you can extend your arms. If you like, you can interlace and roll your shoulders under. A couple of breaths here. Good. Yes, beautiful. You're doing it. You're straightening your legs. Curl your toes under more. Yes, and bring your legs together if you can, Susan, all the way. Good. Now firm your knees up. Just grip your kneecap. Okay, that's fine. Just be there. That's totally fine. Yes. Now, coming out, you move your hips back towards your hands, hands on the ground. And then as you roll your spine down vertebra by vertebra, let your head curl up and your shoulders. Reach your arms forward and be back in Nabhi Darshanam. Yeah, good. And then coming out, you can take your arms overhead or keep your arms where they are. And then point your feet, head down, sink your ribs and waist down, curl your tailbone up, and extend your legs. And slowly as you exhale, lower your legs down, keeping your hips rolling back, pressing your lower back down. And then lower your arms down to your sides. Good. You able to do that one, Lena? You're able to do that one, right? Yeah. And that requires abdominal work. But your body has figured out how to do it. It's recruited muscles to do it. That's what happens. It's a good thing. Yeah. Now lower your arms down to your sides. Okay. And then bend your knees up one by one. And we'll do some windshield wipers, wash rag to close. So bring your feet to the outer edges of your mat. Bring your arms out to the side, just a little below your shoulders, palms up. Start with your right leg. As you exhale, dip your right leg into the midline. And your hips roll over to the left, right? So it's just internally rotating and releasing your right leg. Yeah, so stay there. Stay there, okay? So this is your right leg. Okay, feet all the way out, okay? And then just focus on this leg. Yeah, don't go into the full windshield wiper here. Focus on this leg. Okay, now inhale, raise the right leg up. And then exhale again. You repeat on the right side. Tilt it in, go on the inside edge of your right foot. And then let your right leg knee reach towards the front of your mat on the left-hand side. So your whole right hip comes off the mat and you're more on the outside edge of your left hip. And you have to let go of all this holding on the front of your right hip, groin, and quad. And then inhale, come up. You can roll a little side to side, widen your inner knees and thighs, and then again on the right. Third time on the right. Internal rotation, let the knee reach for the front of the mat. And then go ahead and release your left leg and go into the full windshield wiper. Okay, so, and then this way. Yeah, and then this can go. Yeah, okay. But you're really focusing on this. What's really tight there. Okay, and then inhale, come up, and we'll do that on the other side. When you come up, you can roll a little side to side, adjust your pelvis, and release your inner thighs so they're not gripping. And now your left leg, you dip it into internal rotation. So you roll a little to the outer right hip. What can you let go of rather than force? And then inhale, you raise it up, and then now you have to engage. Roll a little side to side. widen the inner thighs and knees, and then bring them back to more neutral. And then the left leg again dips in, and then it reaches to the front of the mat, and your whole left hip is off the mat, and you roll more towards the outer right hip. And let go of what's holding on the left side of the waist, the groin, the front of the thigh, and then raise that up, rock a little side to side, and widen the inner thighs. And one more time, left knee tilts in, reaches to the front of the mat, and then you release the right leg down into that full windshield wiper. And then raise your legs up. And now just tilt your right leg in and then your left leg in. Just tilt your legs in going side to side. And it's not like a full windshield wiper. You can let the opposite leg go a little, but focus more on getting that top leg into internal rotation. Yeah, don't go into a full windshield wiper. Just focus on the top leg dipping in. And yes, and then come up and do the other. That's the top leg, right? So it's the internal rotation. You can do this sitting, you can do it standing. It's very good to internally rotate. Okay, now come up. You can adjust your feet, whatever is comfortable for you, and you'll do the full windshield wiper to the left. Let the head release to the right. Draw the right shoulder blade down the back. Maybe turn that arm into external rotation. Release. Raise the legs up. Let the legs release to the right, head to the left. Draw the left shoulder blade down the back. Maybe you take that arm into external rotation and the neck releases more. Release and raise the legs. And then if you're feeling comfortable with the right arm in external rotation, you can curl the left shoulder into internal rotation and the head turns even more and your left shoulder comes all the way off the mat. And then you release and do the other side. And you can do just the one you're looking at into external rotation, or you can take the other shoulder into internal rotation. So you can explore this. Stay there, stay there, stay there. Let your head turn here and then see how, if you take this shoulder blade down and turn this arm, this is active. Now let your head turn more to the right. See how much more freedom you get when you pull the shoulder blade down. Now release this arm and do that on the other side. Take the leg, okay? And then when you've had enough of that play, you can come back, hug your knees in, roll a little side to side, whatever you need to do, and then come to Shavasana and rest. Very good. So take time to find the right placement of your parts and take any support that you might like, warmth or under your neck or under your knees or whatever you like. And then see if you can get in the middle of your mat. So you can take a look at your body. Are you in the middle of your mat? Right? So then you can adjust depending on what you feel on the edges of the mat too. It helps you find that. So yes, Lena. Yes, good. So I'm going to recommend this for your neck. Head up. Keep it up. The neck roll. Yeah? Is that good? Good. And then you're trying to lengthen this. And those. Oh, don't engage. Sorry. Good. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Lift your head up and down. Maybe that's better. Okay. Oops. Okay, Andre, lift up and look. Can you see? Yes. Okay. Good. Yeah. Now, I know this is the dicier shoulder, but see if I can just relax. Try not to help me. Breathe in and out. And try to relax right here where my fingers are. Breathe in and out. And relax here. Okay. Feel the difference? Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. Try not to help. Oh, tight here too. Breathe in and out and let go here. Lift your head up. Can you hold it for a second? Okay, and down, relax. Drop. Okay, so a little touch here is nice. And lift your head up again and down. Give it a little more height there. Okay. Let your awareness spread throughout your whole body, soften the skin like the layers of an onion. Soften the connective tissue under the skin. That's your superficial fascia. Soften the connective tissue that covers all the muscles, tendons, ligaments, bones. Breathe in and out. Exhale, soften. Here. Do that again. Keep doing that. Exhale and soften here. Don't engage. Disengage. Again. Again. Breathe here and soften here. Let it tight. Yes. Right? Let the muscles soften and all the connective tissue in the muscles. And release the grip of the muscles to the bones. Let the bones be heavy and the flesh soft. Breathe in and out, soften here. Exhale and relax here. And then all the joint capsules, toes, ankles, knees, where the thighs meet into the hips. All the vertebrae in the spinal column, tail to head. The 37 joints of the rib basket. The shoulders, shoulder blades, collarbones, armpits, elbows, wrists, fingers, neck, and base of skull, hinge of the jaw. Right? Let all the organs relax and spread out on the back of the body. Let the skin relax. Let the blood flow freely in the skin and in the whole body, deep into the organs and the spinal column area and cord. Let the nervous system of the body flourish with awareness and ease, and sensation of pleasure and comfort, and relaxation, and the lymph, the whole lymphatic system. Be aware of the flow in your body of water element. Let there be space in the mouth. Imagine you're breathing at the level of the skin of your face. Imagine your bones are the color of gold and the bone marrow is juicy and healthy and vibrant and you're glowing from the inside out. Let the ear canals be open and the nasal passages, sinus cavities, the eyes, inner corners, outer corners, eyelids. Let the eyeballs soften and rest in the back of the head, and let the inner gaze be with your heart space. Open the heart space. Let the front of the brain descend and rest on the back of the head. And as though your forehead were a very large eye, allow your eyelid to softly close and relax your mind. And let the crown be open. Connect to universal consciousness, awareness, joy, and bliss. Your true nature. Resting there. Without moving your body, just allow your breath to deepen. Allow the torso to welcome the breath and let the breath go. And welcome the breath again. And let the breath go. And let the breath and the awareness and the life force move throughout your whole body, penetrating your whole torso, pelvis, shoulders, neck, head, arms, legs, hands, feet, toes, and fingers. And then, if you like, you can wiggle your fingers and toes and roll your wrists and ankles. When you're ready, you can bend your elbows one by one and bring your hands to your abdomen and pause there. Let your hands be very soft and heal your body with your hands. And observe your abdominal breath. And then, when you're ready, you can, in that lazy ragdoll method, bend your knees up one by one, tilting the knee up, and do that windshield wiper. So you let the knee tilt into the midline, let your hips roll to the other leg before you slide that knee up. Let the foot be soft, and then lift the knee up and roll a little side to side. And then take your hands to your lower belly, come back to neutral, and let your hips roll back a little and release your lower back. And then when you're ready, you can roll over onto your side and rest your head either on your blankets or on your upper arm. Draw your knees up towards your chest a bit. When you're ready to come up, you look to the ground and twist your torso towards the ground and use your arms and waist to come up. Uncurl yourself. And then come to sitting. And sit well like a bell. Ground in your seat. And be expansive in your torso, especially the heart and chest area. More and more. Yeah. And roll the shoulders back a little. Yeah. There you go. And then take your hands in a seal, Namaste Mudra, and press your thumbs to sternum and lift your sternum bottom to top. Roll your upper arm bones back. Take a breath. As you exhale, soften your throat and bow your head from the base of your neck to your heart. And then let your hands float down. And stay in your heart. And with your eyes closed, curl up the back of your neck and bring your ears up over your shoulders. And bring your eyes to level with your eyes closed. Move your eyes to the back of your head and your gaze. And drop your gaze down to the back of your heart and then drop down to the seat in the back and root down. Stay rooted in your pelvis and legs. Earth element. And a little bit of water in the pelvic bowl. And then fire and air in the torso. And ether in the throat. And beyond the elements, once you get to the head, is the mind. Beyond time and space. And then if you go to the crown, it's beyond that even. Connect to that. And then let your eyes float open. Namaste.